I'm going to demonstrate how to create a histogram in Excel with predefined number of classes and predefined class interval width. The classes are also known as bin in the Excel. Suppose I want to create a histogram for this data and I want 8 classes in the histogram. The classes are defined like this. For example, the fourth class consists of the observations which are more than 45 but less than or equal to 60. To do so, first of all, create a column in Excel which will list all the endpoints of the classes. For example, class 1, the endpoint is 15, so the first observation here is 15. Class 3, the endpoint is 45, so the observation which is written here is 45, or the class endpoint is 45, which is written here. The next step is to count the number of data points, or basically calculate the frequency of the data points falling within each class. To do so, choose the option data from the menu bar in the Excel and then select data analysis. In the data analysis, you will see one option, histogram. Click OK. This particular option will ask for the input range. Input range is the data corresponding to which you want to create the histogram. So this data is in the column B and there are 200 observations. So I'm selecting the data. Then hit OK or enter. The next thing is to provide it the input, which is the bin range. It is asking that what is the class interval to be considered. Now that information is given here and we can select this information and hit enter. Since the first row is the header row, I will choose this option labels. Choose this option chart output so that you get the histogram and then click OK. A new sheet will be created where the histogram will be created and the frequency of each data point falling within the each class will be given here. Since there are no data points more than 120, I'm going to delete the last row, and I can further change the data labels here. For example, the class 2 consists of the data points which are more than 15 but less than or equal to 30. So I'm going to put this close bracket at the end and the open bracket at the beginning. So this will indicate that all the data points which are more than 15 but less than or equal to 30. As soon as you hit enter on your keyboard, you will see the label has changed. The first class consists of the data point which are less than or equal to 15. So you can put a symbol of less than or equal to here. It will reflect here, or I can also write that the data points are between 0 and 15, where 15 is included in the data set and in the class, and 0 is also included. I'm not keeping it as an open interval here because in the Excel, generally what happens is that in the first class, both the values are inclusive values. Similarly, this can be written as open bracket 30, 45 and then a close bracket. So you will see that the labels are also changing, and similarly the last one will be close bracket 120, 105 and open bracket. And the further options you can see under chart design. If you click here on the histogram, you will see multiple elements that you can add, such as axis title, data labels as per your requirement. So that is how you create a histogram with custom number of classes or the bins with the custom class interval width.